Elias tightened his apron, the scent of cinnamon and pine needles wrapping around him like a festive blanket. It was Christmas Eve at the Hearth, a cozy, brick-lined restaurant that felt less like a job and more like a second home. At 25, Elias had spent 7 years there, starting as a busboy and earning his stripes as the most reliable waiter. The true warmth of the Hearth had always come from its owner, Mrs. Albright. She had passed away 3 weeks ago, leaving a void that chilled the holiday cheer. The atmosphere was further dampened by Mr. Finch, Mrs. Albright's distant cousin and temporary overseer. Finch was a man who saw spreadsheets, not soul. Elias, tables 4 and 9 are waiting for their bill, and remember the new service charges will be implemented tomorrow. Finch droned, his voice devoid of Christmas spirit. I'm streamlining the menu, too. No more fancy desserts. Too costly. Elias's stomach sank. Mrs. Albright's legacy, the handwritten dessert recipes, the generous holiday bonuses, was dissolving. He looked at the tired but devoted faces of the kitchen staff, many of whom had served for decades. He knew Finch's streamlining meant cutting people. As the clock ticked toward 8 p.m., a distinguished woman in a dark coat, carrying a briefcase, entered the almost empty dining room. She sought out Elias. Mr. Thorne? She asked quietly. Elias blinked. Yes, that's me. Are you dining with us? I am Ms. Davies, a solicitor. I have something private from Mrs. Albright for you. She motioned him toward the quiet service hall. Finch hovered nearby, scowling. Whatever it is, it can wait. We have a restaurant to close. Ms. Davies ignored him, handing Elias a heavy, aged envelope sealed with red wax. Inside was a handwritten letter and a small, tarnished silver key engraved with a chimney symbol. Elias read the letter, his hands shaking. My dearest Elias, if you are reading this, I have finally decided to let you in on our little secret. I've watched you grow from a nervous teenager into a man who carries the true spirit of the Hearth in his heart. You are not just my best waiter, you are my grandnephew. When your parents passed, I arranged for you to be raised independently, to earn your way without the burden of expectations. I wanted you to choose your life, not inherit it. The Hearth is yours now, Elias. The key opens the back safe, which contains the deed and the original recipes. Finch thinks he's inheriting a profit margin. You, my dear boy, are inheriting a home. Now, go save Christmas. Elias looked up, the revelation stunning him more than the inheritance. He felt a fierce surge of love and gratitude for the secret kindness Mrs. Albright had shown him. He walked back into the dining room, the letter clutched tight. Finch was aggressively wiping down the dessert counter. Mr. Finch, Elias said, his voice clear and resonant, you can stop wiping. The menu and the dessert recipes are staying, and you are, effective immediately, relieved of your temporary managerial duties. Finch sputtered, turning crimson. You can't! I am the heir's representative. Elias met his gaze calmly. I am the heir, Mr. Finch, and the new owner. Now please, enjoy a complimentary dessert before you leave. A wave of gasps and cheers erupted from the kitchen staff and the few remaining patrons. Elias smiled, pulling the entire staff out of the kitchen. The Hearth is saved, he announced. And tomorrow, Christmas Day, we are throwing a thank you dinner entirely on the house, for everyone who has made this restaurant what it is. My only request is that you show up and eat. The air filled with genuine laughter, the sound of relief, and the deep, abiding warmth of family found. Outside, a gentle snow began to fall, dusting the sign of the Hearth in silver, marking the beginning of a new, happy tradition.